Yay. Hello, hello. Let me see. Didn't think I was going to get live there. Is anybody coming on? Don't think I'm live in the event, but I am live on my page. Hi. Oh, here's everybody popping on. Hello, hello. Let's see who we've got. We have got, oh, can't see. We've got Lorraine. Morning, hope you're well. Saturday again already. Oh, that's the most sugariest coffee ever. We have, I think, Steve. Hi, Linda, how are you? Hope you're well. It's so cold in my house. I've got the heating on. It's really chilly. Quite chilly today. Who else is here? Diana, hello. Wonderful. So how is everybody today? I've got the dogs in the craft room with me somewhere. Who's here? Rocks. Or here's Millie. I'm going to let her see you. Come on, up. Up. Good girl. Who's this? Who's this? Hey, you going to say hello? Look at the lugs on it. Morning, Tammy. Oh, Linda, the sun's shining where you are. That's awesome. It's a little bit dull here. You clever girl? Are you a clever girl? Just try and get higher up now. Watch her. No. You don't stand on Mum's shoulders. I know I'm small, but... Right, off. 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 Come on. Down. Good girl. Here we go. A little bit of dog spam there. My poor wee chickens in heat, aren't you, darling? Wee shame. Right, so what we're doing today, I'm going to make some tags. This is one of my new stamp sets. Sunny Sentiments, and it's just awesome. I made some tags yesterday, so I thought I'll come on and make some more tags. And I'm even going to pull out my retired envelope punch board and make a little gift envelope as well. So that is awesome. So how is everybody though? That's good. Hi Rouse, how are you? Millie, stop it. Hope you're good. I'm home alone. Home alone. Yeah, so after last week I went and had a little go at making a glue charm thing. A glue bottle topper stopper thingy-majiggy. Now I'd already made these little angels a while back. So I just added on a little, can you see that? A little star, a little spoon for my ME, a little pair of scissors, a little pink flower. So it's quite cute. Sorry, the autofocus is a bit funny. Hi Nicola, hope you're well, Han. So yeah. So I've got a wee pin. It's quite fun. It's quite hard to make though because if you've got arthritic fingers, it is anyway. Not the best with pliers, but I persevered. Not quite as pretty as the one that Ian gifted me. But it's pink and it's sparkly. Ah, it is gorgeous, see? Right, I'm just going to pop that up here though. Oh, she says. Right, so... Yeah, so I thought I'd make tags today. We're almost in June already. It's my youngest's birthday on Tuesday, the 1st of June. Can't believe it, May is almost over. Which means the Join Plus offer is almost over as well. So if you've been thinking about joining, don't forget about the good joining offer. Always got to share this opportunity on my lives because it really is a good opportunity for discounted shopping with Stampin' Up, or to run a business, to start a business, or just purely for the discount and the good new friends that you make and things. Nicholas Good got the wee man, so might have to go. He's asleep just now. Right, I'll try not shout and wake him. He's adorable, your grandson. Absolutely adorable. Right, so this Sunny Sentiment stamp set is on page 38 of the new catalogue. So that's it there. Hi Jackie, how are you, beautiful? So that's what we're using. And this is the tag that I made yesterday. It's a 3x4. It's the same size as the little Memories and More cards. And the reason I made it like this is because I have some scraps left of this designer series paper. And then I really need to buy some more. That is all I've got left. This sheet and these little scrap pieces of the hand-penned DSP. I do have some of the Simply Elegant DSP left, but... Morning, Tina! Hope you're all good. Hope you're all good. Right, so... I am pulling this out. I don't know if anybody's got this. I bought this when I first joined a few years ago. And I have just started using it again to make little gift pouches for something else. So, yeah. How's your... hope you've had an okay night, Tina. Tammy, honey. I don't want to say too much. Tina's totally broke, but good. Oh, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. I've got... I don't get paid to the middle of the month, so... if I need anything, I need to wait till the middle of the month till I'm paid, so... Rosie's still got hers. Brilliant. Oh, you've never used it, Tammy! Oh, wow. Oops, what am I doing? Wow. Yeah, mine's has been sat away out the road. It is retired, but it still was available at one point, so I'm going to use it today. Because I've been trying to scrap bust with designer series paper, get it used up. This is all the papers that I have left from the spring summer catalogue that's ready to retire. So I really want to get through that. Lorraine got one from eBay a couple of weeks ago. How fancy that? That's spooky. Jackie's got one but not used it. Wow. Ah, brilliant. Cool. It's really easy. Really easy. I mean, you do know that it gives you all the measurements of what size your card is, what size you need to score and things like that. So I will make a little envelope thing too. Right, I'm going to flip you guys round. Okay, and I'll just give it a wee second. My desk is messy already. I am going to use a corner rounder for here and here, and I'm also using this punch as well. I always forget the name of that one. Let me see now, where's my punches? Maybe somebody will remind me before I manage to look it up. My memory is absolutely terrible just now. Terrible. It's Label Me Fancy. So it's on page 150 of your catalogue. Oh, it's not here. Ah. Oh. Yeah, so Label Me Fancy Punch, and then we've got our triple detailed trio that I'm using. So these are awesome. I just love this catalogue. It's just amazing. Right, okay, so let me check. My device that I'm looking on is buffering ever so slightly. Is this one okay? I do hope. Right, I just need to, what I'm going to do, I'm going to move things around. I want to make sure that I can see, or that you can see the correct area on my desk. Right. So, so this could really be doing with being over a little bit. There we go. Smashing. Smashing. Hi, Diane. Oh, yeah, you're back at work, honey. What a shame. Bless. Yeah, catch up later. Right, so this is the little tag. I made a few of these yesterday, and I've got a little what would you call these? You know when you get gift bags and you kind of turn the wire, because I'm going to attach these to gift bags, and I want to be able to just put it around the top and have a big label hanging off it. So that was the purpose of that. Now, everybody loves a sentiment set, and this is amazing. These, I've only got the sentiment sets, to be honest. The hand pen suite, that was the first thing I bought out of the new catalogue. But I've got the calendar one, Days to Remember, Threw It Together is really good, and Biggest Wish as well. I need to buy some more stamps that have got images and stuff. Because there's only so much you can create with sentiments on their own. Well, so that's amazing. This one's really good. Create with Friends. So that's good. It's got the script and the block writing. Right, so what we're doing. Right, I am going to use Blushing Bride. And that's a Blushing Bride ink pad. Oh, pardon me, I've got a bit of burps going on. Now, you can use any colours that's in here. We've got Misty Moonlight. We've got Blushing Bride. We've got, I think that's Crushed Curry. We have Highland Heather as well. And on this one, we have like Daffodil Delight. So it's a slightly different font, this one. Not a font, image. So they're really pretty. There's the Blushing Bride in the back. Well, that's the same sheet, actually. Oh well, fancy that. Let's see now. This is a different one. We've got the, I think we've got some of the Soft Succulent on there. It's really, really pretty. So I've got all these wee scrappy pieces, basically. This is a different one. But they're all kind of similar. I'll just try to see if there's any more comments. Right, so what I want to do, I'll pop that to the side. I'm going to make some pink tags. Now, I simply cut these down, the cardstock down to 3x4. And it's just a good way to use up those pieces that are just left. Right, let's see. So I'll just trim that off. So we've got 3. Does that measure 4? Yes, it does. So they're like chunky tags. Okay, so there we go. Love it, love it. Next we've got 2 Blushing Bride. I want, let's see, you could use your retired blue as well if you like. I used that yesterday, but I'm not wanting to use that today. I want to use some Soft Succulent, which is here. So I'm going to cut 3 inches straight across that, and then trim it down to 4 and 4. So we'll have 2 in that shade. Okay, so 4 and 4, because of course the width's 8 1/4, isn't it? So it fits nice. Right, I can't see any other comments showing up, so I do apologise. No buffering. That's me just seeing that comment. That's fab. As long as this one's not buffering. Okay, so we have those 2 as well. So what we need to do, we need paper. So obviously I'm using this because it does match. We've got the Blushing Bride to go here, and we've got the Soft Succulent to go with the green tags. So what we need is, we've got 4 tags, so we need 4 pieces that measure 1 3/8 by 3 7/8. So let's see. If I cut 3 7/8 first. 3 7. No, I need to do it the other way because it is directional. Right, let me cut this in half first actually, because I want a 6 by 6 piece to use for an envelope. Right, so 3 7/8. I could trim this down now. So we need 4 pieces that measure 1 3/8. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4. Oh, I forgot to tell you what my plans are. My plans for later today are binging on the Gilmore Girls. Shock horror. I'm spending the weekend relaxing. That's awesome. Tammy's saying 3x4. They would also work in the 3x4 pockets for memory keeping. That's good. And funny you should say that, Tammy, because I did pull out the Memories and More cards from the Handmade suite. I don't know what I've done with them now. Let me just grab this other one. Oh, here they're here. And these are the same size as well. And these could be used to make quick. So this is the hand-penned card, but these could be used for a quick tag. And you could write on the back. But obviously these are meant to be for memory keeping and stuff. So oh, it's funny how we both mentioned that. I love it. I love it. Right, so let me get that out of the way. Right, so we have 4 pieces of DSP. We now need 4 pieces of Whisper, not Whisper White, basic white. Right, and I do need to cut up a new sheet. And these again need to measure 3 7/8. I'll just cut that right down. Tina's saying she loves the Gilmore Girls. It's quite a funny series, but it's not like too comedy type. I love it. I just want to keep watching more. So I need 4 pieces that measure 1 3/8 of an inch by 4 7/8. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and there's 4. And you can of course, I'm cutting these this certain way because I know that the stamp I'm using fits perfect on that side of, size of cardstock. However, you can shorten the width of the DSP if you wanted to use a thicker sentiment. So Gilmore Girls was my favourite show. My daughter and I used to watch it. Oh, Tammy, that's amazing. I didn't realise that it was 15 years old? I think it's 2006, wasn't it, the first series? Maybe even before. I do remember that young Lorelei, the younger one, she was class of 2007, I think. So I've just started series 5. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Right, so what we're going to do now, we are going to round the tops of our 4 tag bases. Let me move that away. So I'm just doing top left and right. Yeah, quite old. It's good though. Really, really like it. Isn't it amazing that you do, some people, especially Netflix, it's not as update as you think, Netflix. Which is good actually because it allows us time to watch these older programmes. But yeah, I just absolutely love it. Right, there we go. Aren't they fab? Oops, got something jagging my leg. Right, so get rid of the wee bits of rubbish. I had hoped to try and put some gel polish on my nails yesterday, but the day just flew by. I blinked and it was 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I was like, oh my god. Morning, Jane. How are you? Right, now we need to make sure your designer sees paper's pointing the right way. And we want to corner around the left side only. Obviously, if you were doing corner rounding on the bottom, you would do the bottom right as well. Okay, so there's one. Tammy's seen a couple of years after the series ended, there was a movie. Right, okay. I'm not going to tell me what happens, right. Oh, I do need to find out the name of the movie though, if you remember. I do know there's a Gilmore Girls a year something. Is that the movie that's been advertised? I'm not too sure. Right, so now we can get on and stamp our sentiment. So obviously for this one I'm going to do, oh, Tina didn't know about the movie neither. Blushing Bride, and then I will use the Soft Succulent on here, but you could use any colour. Oh, something's really jagging my leg, hang on. You know what it is? It's not quite shave your legs weather yet. Sorry, I'm just lowering the tone, but oh, I think that's why I like winter so much. I don't need to shave my legs. It was more like a reunion type thing, but not like the Friends one. All right, good, thank you. That's awesome. Right, so I'm using the eye block, and I need my stamp. That is really annoying me, you know when you get a little niggle in your leg. Hi Margaret. Tammy did hers this week, bless you. Oh, it's just as you get older it gets harder to bend down, doesn't it? Like, oh dear. When you're young, you just wish that you could shave your legs without taking a slice out your ankle. And then when you're older, you wish you could just bend over so you're able to actually even try and shave your legs. There's definitely something, I think it's like a bit of thread jagging into my leg. Wonder if it's on Amazon Prime. No, I do not know. Right, isn't that gorgeous? Excuse the dirtiness of it. I will need to clean all these up. Right, so let's get the Blushing Bride. Morning, Diana. Hope you're well. So just want to show you how nice that is. So just gentle in your pad. Right, I need to stand up to do this, so I'll do both of them. So you just want to line it up. I did wiggle it a wee bit too much there. Tammy's saying, does anyone know Disney Plus is on Amazon? Oh, funny you should say that, because my husband and I both took out the free Prime and cancelled it and removed our cards from Amazon, and then all of a sudden we've when I was on the phone to the bank because of a fraudulent Amazon thing that came off my account, they said that it's been shown up there's 3 payments to Prime, and we're like, but we don't have it, and we don't have our cards stored in either of mine or my husband's account. So I've got some refunded yesterday, so my card's been cancelled again, which is a bit annoying. It's a bit annoying. I'm not sure. I thought Disney Plus you could purchase through. I thought it was Netflix, but I could be wrong, Tammy. Right, so you need to decide what way you want your sentiment to be. I want mine to be pointing that way. So we're going to round the corner on the right side. It has been ages since I watched a Disney film. Maybe, but I cancelled Netflix. Ah, I see. I see. Yeah, because it is, and Netflix is the same price is Amazon Prime costs, and also the same price as I pay for my Office 365 subscription. And that's how I think these hackers are able to pull the wool over people's eyes, because they're so clever that they make these fraudulent claims show up as another company when it's nothing to do with the other company. Very sophisticated, so always double check. Definitely. Right, we're going on to the soft succulent green now. Or should I use Highland Heather? I think I'll use Highland Heather actually, folks. Change my mind. I'll use Highland Heather. I think that'll make a nice contrast. I've been using it, you haven't been using it, I see. I see. Right, let's get these closed. Put it back, I'll show you the light. Oh, I can feel the place heating up now. It's just my front room is so cold. Lovely. So the boys are away to Ricky's football game. I'm not going to watch because I do want to have a bath today, and I need to make the decision about what is more important on certain days, and bath is definitely more important than standing and making myself ill today. So that's what you've got to do when you've got to plan around your fatigue, or to try and prevent it. Right, so I love my Saturday morning, so I absolutely love it. Right, and I did share day 27 and 28 of my personal challenge for a scrapbook page a day in May, and I forgot to share it yesterday, so I've just shared it today. Margaret had a few Amazon purchases in December. Even a gift card I bought used by someone else. My goodness. That is just absolutely unreal. Absolutely unreal. But yeah, there's no history of any payments on our actual Amazon accounts. I did used to have the music, Amazon Music, but cancelled that in February. That's not came back off since it was cancelled. But that's only $3.99. So yeah, it's a bit... This is the next sentiment I'm going to use for the little envelope that I'm going to make. So I'll just put that to the side now. Aww, Jane, you're so sweet. You love the Sunday mornings too. Aww. Yeah, I can send you a wee message, Stacey Han. You should, I think there's a link on my other group, sweetheart. I'm sure there's a link. So there we go, round in the right hand corner. Never saw you sneaking in there. Good morning though, Stacey. Oh, right. There we go. So, these are starting to look really pretty. Really pretty. Yeah, I'm glad I went with the Highland Heather for those. So we're just going to glue them now, and then we're going to punch the little slit through them. This little bit here. So what do I need to glue them? I need glue. To be a fly in the wall in my house when people are about to say, was she talking to herself in there? Anybody that walks past the window. Like, oh my goodness. Need to go, we'll catch up later. Have a good day. You too, honey. Thanks for popping on. Thank you so much. Right. Yeah, I think the dog's just left the room. So I'm obviously a bit too loud for her. She's just done a big groan. And she's away for a sleep. They always get a good nap mid-morning. Lucky. Okay, so I'm just very carefully... What are you up to for the bank holiday weekend? Jack's dad's coming for him and taking him till Monday. Oh, brilliant. So you have the weekend to yourself. I actually have Monday and Tuesday off. Stacey, I've taken a couple of days. Tuesday's Ricky Jr.'s 10th birthday, so that worked out fine. He'll be at school, but... Right, so let's get these struck on. Okay, nice and easy. You know how I had a watch on my desk that I was using to keep track of time? I don't know what I've done with it. But it's only 10:30. We'll have time to finish these off and make the little envelope. I think that's straight enough. They're quite a good size. Almost like luggage tag size. But I do really need to order some more products because I'm running out of ideas with what I've got, and I want to get lots of cards made and blogged about for June. So yeah, I need to order some more stuff. Is there any good offers or savings in the annual catalogue? Well, we always have bundle and save. Stacey, I don't know if you've noticed, sometimes you get a stamp set and dies that coordinate, and when you purchase together you save 10%, which is really good. We've always got the clearance section as well on the website. Right, I'm going to put this in here. What am I trying to say? So, I'm just going to pull it back like so. And I know it's in the middle because I can see the strip. And it does fly out quite hard because there is extra layers on this. So I have to push quite hard because it's cardstock and DSP that I'm punching a hole in. So just don't take an eye out. Yeah, Wendy, these are, I just cut the base 4x3 and then rounded the corners top left and right. And these pieces are 1 3/8 by 3 7/8, and then it just gives you a wee strip in the middle. Just a little bit extra contrast. Right, so it's fab. There we go. Ta-da! This is where it's all the little punched out bits go all over my lap. I'll go get a wee quick drink of my coffee. Ah, love it, love it, love it, love it. Right, so what I need is some ribbon. So this is Just Jade ribbon. It's the closest green that I've got to the soft succulent at the minute. Now, I do have my second pair of snips that I've taken out of my backstage gift box, and that's a charm that we were given when I reached Silver Elite. I was able to get this through one of the events that I ended up not being able to go to because of COVID. So these are now my ribbon scissors. Ta-da! So I am keeping them just for cutting ribbon. Right, so 2 pieces of that for the little green tags. And the pink ones, what was I thinking for that? I've got this nice gold that I want to use. This is the fine art ribbon. I think that'll be a nice little contrast. So, make sure I'm using the right scissors. And you just cut these, whatever length your little heart desires. What size are those? I missed it. They look great. So the tag base is 3x4. And then the designer series paper section and the Stampin layer, they are 1 3/8 by 3 7/8, which is here. So that's it, 3x4, and then 1 3/8 by 3 7/8. So they're quite chunky. But like I say, it is a good way to use up designer series paper, especially if you've got little scrappy bits lying around. So all I'm going to do is feed this through and tie it. So just kind of like the loop and pull. Be careful, because yesterday when I was doing this, I'd punched too close to the edge and actually ripped the tag off. And you know what? I've put that on the wrong tag. These are going on the green. They would go nice because they've got the green in the paper on the pink ones, but that's not what I was planning. Right, so here we go, there's one on. And here's the second one. Come on, through you go, don't be shy. There we go. Ta-da! Right, now for the beautiful gold one on the pink. Feed it through. It's so quiet when I'm concentrating, isn't it? Oh, see, that's a nice contrast. I do need to build up my new ribbon stash as well. Right, let's do this. Stacey's done that before and had to make a new one and move the holder down a bit. Yeah, definitely. And the thing was, when I was punching it yesterday, Stacey, I was saying to myself, don't get too close to the edge. And then I just didn't listen to my own advice, and I was far too close. And when I done that, it just completely ripped. But yep, it's all about learning. So these little, it's not cable ties, what do you call it? These that go around gift bags. Because I'm attaching these to a plastic gift bag, what I've done is I've just going to add a section, wrap it around, twist it a couple of times, and then fold back, and then I can attach it easy enough, and it keeps the ribbon in place as well for the purpose of what I'm going to use it for. Okay, so just do that. It means people could also take the tag off and repurpose it, because I won't be writing on it. So yeah. Right, so that is the little tags. They're absolutely adorable. You can add gems or a little bit of bling. We've got these nice in-colour jewels. You can use your basic rhinestone jewels. Yes, that is, Tina. It is, honey. Yeah, so all good. So there's 4 tags, and what time are we at now? I'm going to make the little envelope. Aren't they gorgeous? And where's that one? Was from yesterday. So I was using the retired cardstock, and the ribbon that's retired, that blue. So they're really nice. I'm loving the pastel colours. Right, so that's those done. Right, onto my little envelope punch board thingy. So, need a 6x6 piece of cardstock, designer series paper. So that's it here. Now, because it is an envelope and it's going to fold over, it will lose its direction. But to be honest, it's such a pretty paper, people won't notice. Right, so what I'm doing is it's 6x6, so I am lining it up to the 2.5. Okay, let me get a little scory tool out. So line it up to 2.5 and punch it, and then you score down like so. Then we're just going to repeat. We match up this guide with the previous score, and we've used that to guide us where we have to punch it again. Now, of course, this is a pattern paper, so I could hardly see it. I think it's about there. And we just score, and then we repeat could feel the score line. Like that. Score. And then pop it in here. And then score. And then you get that. Dun, dun, dun. And you get little scraps. Let's pop these away. So these are just really, really easy. Especially for customer gifts. Good for using up your odds and sods of designer series paper. So I'm just going to burnish. Now what I like to do on the bottom is I like to actually tuck this in. So all I do is just simply fold it in ever so slightly, like so, and then we go there and there, or you could go there and there. I think it looks nicer with the bottom coming up to meet the sides. So, oh hang on, I think I'm going to sneeze. No I'm not. Oh, it's so dusty. In Thornton, because we're right next to fields, the amount of dust and stour that aggravates us, it's a bit annoying. So I've just put wet glue under there. If you use tearing tape or double-sided tape, that's good too, and it would also avoid any overspill of wet glue, which I do often. So this is the last bit that would fold down. Okay, so we need to make, let me show you what I've done. I had a piece of card scrap. Okay, so what I've done for my other thank you gifts is I've popped that in there. I got the, used the same, what you would call it, stamp as I did on my tags there. So you could use any sentiment. But what I've done was that I popped that in there and I made it like a little gift card type thing. I thought it was really sweet. Now I'm going to do this in my, what colour? Misty Moonlight. So I'm just going to take this in here. Wendy's saying, I love ideas with envelope punch board. It's so quick and easy. I know, and I'm kicking myself for not using it as much as I should have. Right, so just making sure. So I'm just going to stamp in the middle there. This is a good idea if you want to send this to your teamies or your customers. It's a beautiful, beautiful sentiment, and it just goes in there, and then whatever little gifty things or samples or samples of cardstock or whatever, you could put that in there as well, or reward vouchers. I just thought it was adorable. This measures, let me see, that's 2 3/4 by 1, 2, 3 7/8. Yeah, 3 7/8. So I thought that was nice. Margaret's saying, I haven't used mine in ages, must get it back out again. Oh yes, definitely. Definitely. Right, want to add something on the front, so I need some Whisper White. I'll keep saying Whisper White, it's basic white. Jeez, oh Tricia. So I used my husband's bank card to put an order through for something else last night, and I don't know what I've done with his card. I don't know where I've put it, and then he's like, I'm like, I don't know, my memory's bad. Oh dearie doctor. Right, so I'm just putting that little thank you stamp back in there. Right, so the one I wanted to use, and I am going to use Misty Moonlight, is this one, A Happy Hello to You. So I'm just going to pop that down. Wendy makes bows and tea bag holders. That's, you can put tea bags, I've done that before. A wee biscoffy biscuit as well. It's been ages. I only made one bow. But it was 3 sizes of bows doing on it, Wendy. I'm sure I've still got a tutorial on my blog somewhere, but I remember that was quite fun. Thank you for reminding me about that, because there's just so much that you can actually make. Alright, so I'm just going to punch this out. I am using my circle punches. These are now retired. So that was a 2-inch one, and then I've got the 2 1/4 inch one. I am going to punch out, what colour? I have a piece of, nope, don't want to use that. I'll use, yeah, let's use this, because this is a scrap piece. So that's the soft succulent. Margaret makes oh yeah, Christmas crackers as well, that's right. How fab. Right, I'm just going to glue this on. Good idea. There's lots of fun ideas too. I love your ideas, Tricia. Oh, thank you, hun. Yeah, I need to get a little bit more experimental, I think. But I do like making things like this. I will sit and make a whole host of these. I'll show you quickly while I'm binging on Netflix. So I made these yesterday to use up some of the designer series paper that has retired, and I thought it's really, really, really pretty. So I made those, which is fab. Right, so what I'm going to do for this is I'm going to pop 2 dimensionals on the circle bit. I'm going to stick that onto there, and then I'm not going to glue it down. You could use a glue dot, or you could use Velcro or what have you, but to be honest, I've just been using like ribbon, because I think, I don't do this, but I know that people who receive gifts like this, they wouldn't think twice about just casting it aside into the paper bin. You know, people that aren't actually paper crafters. So to me, that's too much money spent on magnets or the, what do you call it, fuzzy stuff. See, my memory's blooming terrible. Velcro. Not cost effective, I don't think. I think magnets are good when you're doing a big album or something like that, which I would love to do. So, I just want to quickly, before I forget, show you how thick this is getting. Isn't that fab? It's almost like an artist's, that's the pages from yesterday and the day before. It's almost like an artist's book. I love it. Absolutely love it. I think I may invest in a bigger one, but I may spend a little bit extra money on it, because that one, it's not the greatest quality. Right, yeah, so I fancy doing a 12 by 12 one that I can just turn to and have a play with. Right, I am going to use the Misty Moonlight, don't know if you can see that, Misty Moonlight in white twine with a touch of silver. So all I do is, it's totally sticking, all I do is I just kind of hook it under the tag piece, and then I'll wrap it round like so. Now I can't pick it up because my hands aren't working. And then I just meet it in the middle and do a wee bow. If you wanted your bow over to the side, you would just shift it along a little bit. So I'm going to cut this. Oh, Wendy, you're so kind. And you know what? It's been so long since I made an actual card, and that's how I've kind of thought, I don't have enough new stamp sets. That's probably why. I do have ones that I've carried over. What am I doing? But I really should get them out and put them on my desk. Right, I haven't tied that tight enough. Let me untie it just as well. I didn't pull it tight there. Silly sausage. That's the only thing with trying to tie double knots. I'm going to try rebooting phone back in a mo. Oh, okay, honey. Okay, okay. Right, so finger on. Wrap it round. Millie dog, what are you doing? I think she's chewing at her feet. Millie. Right, there we go, that's better. So I'm just going to try a little bow, like so. Pull it tight and then trim off the little excess piece. And there you have a little gift wallet. And you could put gift cards in there, or... I need an extra finger, Wendy. You're right, I do. I need to get in the knack of things, all these little... yeah. I've even seen me in the past putting a block on it and trying to do it and everything. That is just, what a nightmare. Well, that is today's little project. I hope you've liked it. I would definitely recommend that stamp set though. There is 5 in there, but they're quite big size. And the aim of these is obviously for, the main reason for them is to have, they could be used on the inside of the cards as well. Because I think that's what demonstrators were screaming out for, is to have bigger sized sentiments that we could put on the inside of cards. But of course they could be used on the outside, they could be used on tags and labels and everything, really. In the twine, you do get a Baker's Twine Essential Pack in the catalogue, the current one. This is nice as well. Any of those would go nice to add a little rustic touch. Oh, the dog's leaning on the chair. She's crazy. She's crazy. So that's really good as well. Yeah, but that is it for today. If you do have your envelope, did you like the portions there? The envelope, punch board still. Yeah, haul that out and make some little envelopes. And like I say, you could put gift cards in it. You could do little mini note cards in it. You could put artist trading cards in it, whatever you like. You can attach this to a scrapbook page, put photos in it. I'm sure I done, wait now, I want to quickly show you before you all go. I did do that for one of my scrapbook pages, but I left the envelope open, so it was like a pocket. Where are you? There. I didn't use a punch board for that, but that is same kind of shape. And there's a little memories and more cards for in there. I thought that was really pretty. I repurposed the little bag that I'd made for this one. It's cute. Cute. Well, everyone, thank you so much. I'll pop up the measurements and a photograph again once I make a fresh coffee, and then I'm going to binge on Gilmore Girls. I'm going to have a bath later, and I'm going to make some more of these lovely little pouches. I'm going to haul out my retiring cardstock. So yeah, if you do make anything, feel free to share on the Crafty Stampin' Club page. Share with each other, and it'll just gives us ideas to inspire each other, because that's the best bit about card making and paper crafts, is we all inspire each other. Sometimes we inspire each other to spend more money, sometimes we inspire each other to craft more. Whatever it is, we enable each other anyway. Brilliant. Okay, thank you so much, and I'll speak to you all soon. Thanks again, and have a smashing weekend, guys. Bye.